Please subscribe our channel Education Point and press bell icon to get notification of new educational videos.
Hello everyone. Today's lecture number is 77 and today I am going to discuss about optical isomerism and it is under stereoisomerism. And when I am talking of optical isomerism, means it is the compound which is capable of rotating plane polarized light either to right direction, that is called dextrorotatory, or left direction is called levorotatory. So those organic compounds which are capable of rotating the plane polarized light, they are called optically active compounds. And if the same organic compounds which are not capable of rotating the plane polarized light, they are called optically inactive. Now I want to explain what is plane polarized light. What is plane polarized light? Actually, you might have seen the sunlight. Sunlight which is giving the light in all directions with different type of wavelength and frequencies. Wavelength means it is the distance between maxima and minima. Means if it is like this, that is maximum and minimum, trough and crest, and the distance between this maximum and minimum of any light is called wavelength, and it is represented in lambda max, and the number of wave per second is called frequency, which is represented in reciprocal centimeter. So here the sunlight is called ordinary light because sunlight is composing different type of wavelength, frequencies, different color, and it is going in all multi-direction. So such light is called ordinary light. And when ordinary light is converted into the light which is moving on single plane with single wavelength, that one is called plane polarized light. And ordinary light, when it is passed through nickel prism, then the ordinary light will be having single wavelength on single plane. For example, here, let me show you, if there is sun, is giving a light in all direction, that is called ordinary light. And in front of this one nickel prism is put. So this is your sunlight which is giving light in all direction, and that's why it is called ordinary light. And when it is passing through this, then it will become the light which is now, after passing through the nickel prism, the same sunlight became in one direction and with one wavelength, and this are moving on single plane, and it is called plane polarized light. It is called and this plane polarized light, if it is passing through if this plane polarized light is passing through organic solution, and if in case it is not going to any direction, there is no effect on this plane polarized light, then this solution is called optically active, optically inactive. And the second condition is that either it is and if this organic compound is capable of rotating the plane polarized light in anti-clock or clockwise, then it is called optically active compound. If it is capable of rotating, then it is called optically active. So this is actually the concept of plane polarized light and how it is working. The sunlight is converted into plane polarized light by passing sunlight through nickel prism, and the plane polarized light means which is moving on single plane with single wavelength, and it is unidirectional. It is not going in all direction, and that light, plane polarized light, if it is passing through organic solution and that solution fails to rotate the plane polarized light either to left direction or to right direction, then that compound is called optically inactive. But if they are capable of rotating to left or right direction, then it is called optically active. So in continuation, what I was discussing about the optical activity of organic compound, and that is under optical isomerism, plane polarized light and their rotation. So here I have given you under the optical isomerism in organic compounds, the compound which can rotate plane polarized light either to right or to left are termed as optically active. The same thing I told you. If the light is capable of rotating either left to right, then it is called optically active compound, and the property of organic compound is known as, in general term, optical activity. So optical activity of a compound means that organic compound is capable of rotating plane polarized light either in left direction or in right direction. Then what is plane polarized light? The light whose vibration occurs in one plane or having single wavelength is called plane polarized light. The instrument used to bring the plane polarized light is called polarimeter. There is a specific instrument in which nickel prism is fixed inside, and if sunlight is focused to that instrument, that is called polarimeter, it will convert the ordinary light into plane polarized light, which will be having single wavelength. Optical activity, the substance which rotate the plane polarized light said to be optically active, and this property of optically active of the compound is called optical activity. So that is in continuation, and two more definitions under that optical isomerism, and that is your what is angular rotation. The angular rotation through which an optically active substance rotates the plane polarized light is known as angle of rotation. It is measured by the instrument that is called polarimeter. And what is specific rotation is given by formula, and that is the angle of rotation produced by a organic solution of length of 10 centimeter having unit concentration of 1 gram per cubic centimeter, that is concentration, for given wavelength of light at given temperature is called specific rotation. Thank you very much.